If you're thinking about starting a recruitment agency, or you've just started and you're struggling, this video is for you. I remember sitting in that empty box office in London, no clients, no candidates, just a laptop, a dream, and a knot in my stomach, wondering if I'd made the biggest mistake of my life. That was years ago. Since then, I've built multiple seven-figure agencies, hired a team, moved to the UAE, and created a life that most people only dream about. But I made mistakes along the way. Many mistakes. I could go back and have a chat with that younger version of myself, the one with the cheap suit and the expensive anxiety. Here are the 10 rules that I tell him. Number 1, your first desk doesn't matter. Your first system does. When I started, I spent weeks obsessing over the worst things. What chair should I buy? Should I get a monitor stand? Is this the right desk? Nobody cares about your desk. That's the reality. What matters most is your system. How are you going to find clients? How are you going to find candidates? What's your outreach sequence? What's your follow-up cadence? I wasted a lot of time making my office look pretty while my competitors were out there closing deals and making money. Your first system is worth more than your first desk. Much more. Build the system first. Decorate later. Number 2, being busy is not the same as being productive. For my first 6 months, I was busy. Very busy. Emails at 10 p.m., calls at 7 a.m., working Saturdays, Sundays, and you know what? I was barely making any money because I was mistaking activity for achievement. I was doing lots of stuff. I wasn't doing the right stuff. The right stuff is outreach, discovery calls, placements. Everything else is noise. If you're busy but not making money, you're not busy. You're just hiding from the real work. Number 3, the clients who say yes quickly are usually the ones who pay slowly. When I started, any client who showed me interest felt like a win. Yes, let's work together. I'd be buzzing, absolutely over the moon. Then the invoice would go out and suddenly they'd disappear. 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, chasing. I learned the hard way. A quick yes doesn't mean a quick payment. Now I qualify clients differently. I ask about payment terms up front. I check their credit. I look for signals that they're serious and solvent. The best clients don't rush. They ask good questions. They respect your process and they pay on time. Don't confuse enthusiasm with reliability. Number 4, your niche is not a limitation. It's your superpower. Listen, when I started, I was scared to niche down, extremely scared. What if I miss out on other roles? What if I turn away business? So I tried to be everything to everyone. Tech roles, finance roles, marketing roles, permanent, contract, interim, you name it. And you know what happened? I was nothing to anyone. Clients didn't see me as an expert. They saw me as just another desperate generic recruiter. The moment I niched down, really niched down, everything changed. My messaging got sharper. My candidates got better. My fees went up. Clients don't pay a premium for someone who can try to fill this role. They pay a premium for the person who fills this role better than anyone else in your region. Pick your niche, own it, defend it. Number 5, hire before you're ready. I nearly didn't make my first hire. The numbers just didn't make sense. Payroll was tight. What if I couldn't cover his salary? But I hired him anyway. And then my second, and then my third. Every time the numbers looked scary, very scary beforehand. And every time it turned out to be the best decision I could have made. Here's what I learned. You're never going to be ready to hire. There's never a perfect moment when the spreadsheet says, yes, now you can afford to build a team, my friend. You hire and then you figure it out. You hire and then the business grows to cover it. You hire and then suddenly you're doing things you couldn't do alone because you're human. If you're waiting to feel ready, you'll be waiting forever. Number 6, candidate experience is your marketing. Remember that. When I started, I thought marketing was about LinkedIn posts and email sequences and maybe, if I could afford it, some ads. And yes, those things matter. They really do. But the best marketing that you ever do is how you treat your candidates. Every candidate, rather, that you place will tell their friends. Every candidate you ghost will tell everyone. I've had candidates I've placed 5 years ago refer me to their new employers. I've had candidates I treated badly come back to haunt me in interviews with potential clients. That's when I first started out. The way you treat your candidate is the way you build your reputation. And in recruitment, reputation really is everything. So return their calls, give them feedback, be honest, even when it's hard, especially when it's hard. It's not just a nice to do, it's smart business.
Quick one. I've just landed in London. I'm here to host a seminar helping aspiring and current recruitment business owners scale their businesses. We've got three students who are currently doing anywhere between 10K to 30K a month. No experience. Started 6 months ago and they're crushing it. We've got established business owners doing anywhere from 800K to £3 million every single year. If that sounds interesting to you, make sure you check out the links on the description and I'll see you on the outside.
Number 7, your fee is not their problem. Your value is. Listen, I used to hate it when clients said, Sammy, your fees are way too high. I'd get defensive. I'd explain all the work that we do. I'd justify and explain. Then I realized something. The fee is never the real problem. Problem is that they don't see the value. If I place a candidate who generates £500,000 in revenue for a client for a 15K fee, that's too high? Of course not. It's a steal. When clients push back on price, it's not because your price is wrong. It really isn't. It's because you haven't shown them the value. So stop defending your fees. Stop explaining yourself. Start demonstrating your value. Number 8, systems beat hustle every single time. For years, I hustled. I took pride in it. I outworked everyone. I was first in, last out, and I was proud of it. And you know what? I was exhausted, and my business was fragile. If I stopped hustling, it stopped working. Then I started systemizing, documenting what I did, creating templates, automating the repetitive stuff, hiring people to do the things which I shouldn't be doing. Not couldn't, shouldn't. The business got better. My life got much, much better, and I got my life back. Hustle is for the start. Systems are for scale. If you want a business that works without you, you need systems. If you want a job that never stops working, keep hustling. Number 9, the lifestyle that you want determines the business that you build. This one took me way too long to learn. I thought success meant working harder, earning more, buying nicer things, and for a while, that's exactly what I did. But then I realized the whole point of building a business is to design a life, not the other way around. I wanted to travel. I wanted to spend time with my family. I wanted to wake up without an alarm. So I had to build a business that allowed for that. Business with systems, with teams, with automation, with recurring revenue. Listen, if you want to work 80 hours a week, 90 hours a week in London, build a different business. If you want to work from somewhere that you want to be, like Dubai, with a view of the palm, build the business that I am teaching you. The lifestyle comes first. The business is just the vehicle. Number 10, the only person who can stop you is you. When I started, I had every excuse available, every excuse. Really. No experience, no money, no clients, definitely no candidates. The market's tough. The economy's bad. Recruiters are a dime a dozen. There's millions of them. And all of that was true, but none of it mattered. That's the important thing, because the only thing that actually stops people is themselves, their fear, their doubt, their comfort zone. I've seen recruiters with 20 years of experience fail because they wouldn't adapt. I've seen 22-year-olds with no experience build 6-figure businesses in a year because they just decided to. It's as simple as that. Your circumstances don't determine your outcome. Your decisions do. So if you're watching this and you're maybe thinking about starting a business, or you've started and you're struggling, here's my message to you. You can do this. I did it from an empty box office with nothing but a laptop and a dream. And so can you. But you have to start and you have to keep going. That's the most important thing. So here's what I want you to do. Pick one thing from this list, just one, not all of them, and fix it this week. If you're too busy but not productive, block out your calendar for nothing but outreach. If you haven't niched down, pick your niche by Friday. If you're scared to hire, post that job ad today. Not tomorrow, today. One thing, 1 week. Because the people who win aren't the ones who just watch the videos. They're the ones who do the work. So what are you going to do? Hey, thanks for watching the video. Before you go, let me quickly tell you why you should subscribe. If you're serious about making money in recruitment, whether you're a business owner trying to scale or a recruiter looking for independence or an entrepreneur or salesperson exploring the industry, this is a channel built for you. I don't just share theory, I give you practical guides, step-by-step tutorials, and real insights from my experience. I started from scratch, spent years figuring this stuff out on my own, and now I'm sharing everything I've learned. The wins, the mistakes, and the systems that actually work. This is real, on-the-ground knowledge, someone currently running multiple recruitment agencies, managing teams, and building systems that scale. If that sounds like something you want to be a part of, make sure you like, follow, and subscribe. I post new videos like this every week, and I also share more insights on my Instagram, things you won't find in any formal degree. So go ahead, check out the next video, and let's keep growing.